Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Tom Dove here. Um, gonna do a little video here. Um, basically, there's been a lot of things going on in the media recently, and, and of course, I have to chime in about it. I have to explain a little something about it. Um, for the record, this is not going to be a rant. Um, basically, I was originally going to do this video as a what I'm going to be doing in the 2018 year, um, this year with my YouTube channel, which I'm still going to do, which I'm still going to do in this video, but a little addressing to what's going on in in the media. Um, what's been going what's been going on, and so I'm going to I'm going to address some of the things. Apparently, and I'll start off with the YouTube um, program that they have, an update of what policy program or whatever it's called. Um, the CEO of YouTube had this to say yesterday, the other day. Um, we're passionate we're passionate YouTube about protecting our users, advertisers, and creators. So we're making some changes to help prevent bad actors from abusing the platform. And this is what the new approach is coming up. And I'm reading it that's addressed here, um, in regards to the um, YouTube monetization. No denying 2017 was a difficult year with several issues affecting our community and our advertising partners. We're passionate about protecting our users, advertisers, and creators and making sure YouTube is not a place that can be co-opted by bad actors. While we took several steps last year to protect advertisers from inappropriate content, we know we need to do more to ensure that our ads run alongside content and that reflects their values. We mentioned in December we needed a fresh approach to advertising on YouTube. Today we are announcing three significant changes. Um, and here is one of them. I'm only going to rough draft on this one. Stricter criteria for monetization on YouTube. Now, previously, channels had to reach 10,000 total views to be eligible for the YouTube Partner Program, or as I like to call it, yep. It's been clear over the last few months that we need the right requirements and better signals to identify the channels that have earned the right to run ads. Instead of basing acceptance purely on views, we want to take channel size, audience engagement, and creator behavior into consideration to determine eligibility for the ads. That's why starting today, new channels will need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months to be eligible for ads. We will begin enforcing these new requirements for existing channels beginning in February 20th, 2018. Now, both new and existing channels will be automatically evaluated under this strict criteria. And if we find a channel repeatedly or rigorously violates our community guidelines, we will remove that channel from the As always, if the account has been issued 3 community guidelines strikes, we will remove that user's accounts and channels from YouTube. So, all right. Okay. All right. I have no problem, I don't have a problem with that. Okay. And it's fine. And I don't have I don't have a problem with that at all. And so, however, what I do have a problem with, and that's fine, whatever. I do have a problem. I don't have a problem with it, but then I do have a problem with it. The problem that I have is that the fact that I've been doing YouTube for a long time now. As a matter of fact, too long. I've been pretty much on YouTube since 2012, and to give you a better observation, I'm going to share with you what I have. I don't know if this comes out. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is my channel, which I have to fix the brightness on this. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so that should be good. Trying to focus that in right there. Okay, right there. Okay, that screen right there. Okay, this is my channel, Brill Pro, right there. Short for Brilliant Productions, which was a small live production I've done back in the day. Everything on this channel is still the same, just the name has changed. We will continue to entertain you as we always have, hours of tomfoolery for all. But look at where it says I'm joined. March 25th, 2012. Okay? Total lifetime views, 6,884 as of right now. And subscribers, as of right now, 62. So, earlier I was watching a post from Rich from Review Tech USA, and what I'm about to say, Rich, you can take it however you want it, but I'm not being malicious or anything like that. You don't see me with the shirt on. For those of you who don't know what the shirt is, it's my my Tom Dog Rant shirt, because I'm not doing the rant right now. I'm saving that for Donnie Chump. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Anyways, but what I'm doing, I have to say, Rich, I have to disagree with you. I honestly have to disagree with you. Now, I'm not being malicious about it. It's just a voice. It's a value of opinion. I disagree with you. Now, you said in your video that you started off in 2013, 2012, whatever. I showed you that I started off in 2012 as well. So we're pretty much the same right there. And yeah, I will agree that both of us didn't have nothing in our monetizations. At that time, I was new. I didn't know how to make monetizations, but then later on I knew. So I decided to go ahead and do monetization. So I went without doing any monetizing. But then when I started putting all my content into monetizations, guess what happened? Nothing. Everything still stayed the same. I still made nothing, Rich. I still made nothing. Okay? Now, so here we are, at the end of 2017, at the end of 2017, I've had like 60 views with only 6,800 views and 60 subscribers. You, on the other hand, have tons of subscribers. You have thousands upon thousands upon thousands, you know, and they're reaching, and I believe somewhere in the 600,000 mark. I don't know. And yeah, you are making money off of it. And I can, you know, and I will say that yeah, you have taken a long time to get to that achievement, but here I am, 2018, with 68 close to 6,900 views, 62 subscribers, and no money. So what does that tell you, Rich? So, I mean, if you want, I can throw on some analytics right now. I mean, I have the time. I'll be more than happy to show you my analytics if you want me to. But I'm curious to find out what you have to respond. I'm curious to know what your response is to after what I shared you. So only Rich from Review Tech USA, if he's watching, should respond to this question that I just asked. I said, what's the problem here? So that's only on you. So that, you know, you can comment down below. You can send me a private tweet. I don't care. I don't care. So no matter how you do it. But again, I like your channel. Don't get me wrong. I like your channel. But I'm being civilized about this. I'm being civilized. Okay? So since you shared your a little bit of your background, allow me to share with you and the viewers that are there my background. Okay? And I'll start with YouTube, because when I first started off doing YouTube, I was doing pretty much basically unboxing videos and live streams on Twitch. So, and the only thing that I had to rely on was a smartphone camera, okay, at the time. And also at that time, the only thing I relied to, this bad boy right here, to connect camera, okay, when I was doing my live streams. As soon as I got the Xbox One, I started doing live streams. Last year, I got the PlayStation 4. And look what else I got. Which I'm able to do more live streams, which now I'm able to do right now. So I don't rely anywhere no more with my smartphone. And along with my tax return money, because I do have an actual job, because my job is the only thing that's paying the bills right now, because I choose to be smart and not rely on YouTube, because I know I'm not making any money off of it. If I was making a lot of money on it, I probably would have done this full time. But I'm stuck to doing this part time, making absolutely zero. So this is the only thing that I have now to do my cameras. As a matter of fact, I'm doing this video right now off of this Logitech webcam. I love this thing. Absolutely love it. Logitech, never change a thing. You guys are awesome. Now, see it as you want to call it as you see it, but I'm giving my props to Logitech. But I'm not advertising, I'm not, advertising or anything like that. And notice how I'm not swearing and everything like that. So, but I'm going to give you another background that I have to share, and I constantly have to share it because of the fact that it bears repeating, but I never really had the opportunity to share with anybody my history, my before YouTube era. Okay, call it the BYT. See it as you want to call it. But this can help you out to where I come from. And I started back in 1996. I started back in 1996 with, you know, being in front of the camera. But 2 years prior to that, before that, I was doing camera work. I was doing camera work um, for this cable studio that was in my town of Waterbury, Connecticut, which I love, in spite of its flaws. And I was going, I helped out with camera work and everything. And then 2 months after that, and back in 1994, I started with the cameras, and shortly after that, I was operating a machine called a video toaster, which was a computer that handles wipes. And this was a new program that we were bringing into the studio. And out of the whole entire class, I was the youngest in the class at that time. And because of that, I was the youngest to get it just like that. And I'm not bragging or anything like that. This is what happened. So I started doing doing graphics work with using their video toaster, and was very successful. I was behind the camera, operating the camera. I was very successful, which I'm currently doing right now because I have too much headroom. So, which I still do. Oops. There. So you see? So I'm always directing, which was another thing that I also did, was direct. I didn't start doing my own cable access show until 1996, October of 1996, with a little show I like to call Wrestling Prime, which started as a wrestling talk show and received great reviews. Because not only did we show, not only did I talk about the wrestling that was going on at that time, which was at the proper time to do a wrestling show because it was just around the time that the Monday Night Wars was happening. So I was covering both WWE and WCW at that time, and it received great success. Later on, I decided to add up the ante and integrate storylines into our shows, which means we were doing storylines in the studio, and because of that, we had a match inside the studio, and I was the only one that suffered a major injury after my head went through the wall in one of the matches that we did, that I was refereeing. So it was an unplanned stunt that went wrong. It was a planned stunt that went wrong, and so, and to this day, everybody still talks about it. To this day. So, that shows you something. And in 2001, I decided, after everybody was doing their own thing, after my crew started doing their own thing, I decided, I was still going to stay around because I didn't want to give this up. And I decided to change the format of my show a little bit. So no more did I do wrestling, and I decided to do an entertainment show called Channel X. And it was a pop culture show, which I talked about everything and anything. So some of the crap that you see behind me is some of the stuff is a perfect example of some of the stuff that I used to have on my show. Was talk about everything. from movies, sports, games, you name it. I was talking about it. Anything to do with pop culture, I was talking about it. And I received a lot of and even there, I received a lot of popularity too. So much, in fact, that I hosted 2 fashion shows, lingerie fashion shows, sponsored, picked a couple of a few sponsors along the way. One of them being an 18 and older dance club, country western dance club, which every Thursday night they would put on their big screen and they would watch it on their leisure. So it was a lot of fun. Also, I was sponsored by the one that handled the lingerie fashion show, which was an adult video store. Was an adult store. You know, sex toys, you name it. I was picked up by it. And I was sponsored by them. So they so those were my sponsors, and it received a lot of recognition. It received a lot of recognition. Also, strippers everywhere knew who I was. They were happy that I was going to their establishment, whatever there was a strip club everywhere. They knew who I was. A couple escorts knew who I was, but I never acted on those, by the way. Strippers, yes, I received a lot of lap dances from a lot of strippers because they knew me. So it was perfect timing. And I received a lot of, I was a big deal. I'm pretty much a big deal in my town. And I'm going to share with you a little something that I have here that I hold very near and dear to my heart. And yeah, it's a little old and wrinkly, but it shows, hey, because I'm getting old and wrinkly too. Hell, I'm going to be 40 years old this year. You can laugh, I don't care. Doesn't bother me. So I'm going to share with you something that I hold very near and dear to my heart. And I actually opened this up the other day because it was in some boxes, and I just looked at it, and I was doing some cleaning and everything like that, and I came across this, and I was feeling down about myself and everything like that, and I'm going to be honest with you folks, I was really this close of calling this all quits. But thank God I didn't do that, and I'll explain why. But this holds very near and dear to my heart, and this was back in 2005, from the mayor's office of Waterbury, Connecticut. My hometown. So this is a real deal. And the notary is the gold seal, the golden notarized is a little faded a little bit, but it is the real deal. Okay, and I'm gonna share with you what it says here. City of Waterbury, official citation. Be it hereby known to all that the City of Waterbury hereby offers its sincerest congratulations to Thomas Morse Jr., that's me, in recognition of the contributions you have made to the telecommunications industry since 1996. In particular, Yeah, in particular, at our local cable access station, Sky Cable 13. We wish you well. We wish you well in your future endeavors. The city of Waterbury extends its very best wishes on this memorable occasion and expresses the hope for continued success. Given this 30th day of June 2015 at Waterbury, Connecticut, signed by Michael J. Jarjura, Mayor of the City of Waterbury, and the golden notoriety right there by my middle finger. But I'm not flipping it off. Right there by my index finger is the, it's a little faded out a little bit, but you can tell that is the real deal. And so is me. So I'm pretty much a big deal around here in Waterbury. And with this right here, this right here means an absolute most to me. That if I can make one town, one community, a difference, think of what I can do outside the borders, outside of the city. How about outside the state? How about outside the country? And I really do hold that very near and dear to my heart, and show you that I'm no joke. I make jokes. I make people laugh. I can make people cry. But one thing that I will not do is be a racist or showing insensitive footage like what Logan Paul did, which is why he will never get a second chance. And I won't say things that will make people feel uncomfortable. And everybody told me that I should start writing up a script. Here's my Channel X script. Here's my Tom Dog Rants script. Here's my future project script. And here's Logan Paul's career. I'm not going to write a script for anybody, because what I say is from the heart. I don't write scripts. I don't read off of cue cards. I'll read off of excerpts or articles. I will read that. But I will not read off of a script. I will not read off of cue cards or a teleprompter. I never have, nor will I ever will. No one's going to tell me that I should write a script. And I am not going to write a script. I have no pleasure into writing scripts, because how I look at it, if I write a script, It's not coming from the heart. It's not how I feel. I'm writing what I feel. I might as well just keep a journal handy. But I'm not going to give anybody that satisfaction. Because everything that I say or do has always been unscripted. Everything. Excuse me. Because there's more emotion when there's no piece of paper behind you. Or in front of you, rather. So, moving forward to 2018. And it's something that I'm going to do. Because we got to get things back on track here. And tomorrow, the next day that I put on the camera is going to be a brand new episode of Channel X. So, we're going to start up a brand new season of Channel X, and we're going to continue doing that for the end of the year. And then we're going to start another season next year, and so forth. I took a couple weeks off to get things refreshed and everything. I'm pumped. I'm ready to go. More Town Dog plays. I'm going to continue doing more Town Dog plays. I have games in the back. I have games in storage. I'm going to be pulling them out. You'll see me on Mixer. You'll see me on Twitch. You'll see me on the Xbox. You'll see me on PlayStation. I'm going to do so. And I'm going to do so. And there's something else, and then of course the unboxing videos that everyone loves. I'm going to do more of that. I'm going to continue doing that. Loot Crate unboxing videos. I'm ready. And then also, some other projects that I have working on, which means I'm going to get. Which this year I'm definitely going to get a camera so I can do on-location shots, because I have some projects that I can't announce just yet. And, in case things go, make sure things go according to plan. Plus, also, I have some other projects that I want to have lined up. So, it's something that I want to do. And it's something that I will do. I'm going to put a lot of effort. I'm following Boogie's advice. Boogie, you are the man. I'm going to follow your advice, and I'm going to not be a slouch or anything like that. I'm going to do so. I'm going to buckle down. I'm going to put more passion to it than I did last year, because, to be honest with you, it was a pretty bad year. And it's something that I need to put more effort into this channel, and not do videos here and there, but I want to do videos a lot. I want to continue doing videos a lot this year. I want to continue doing videos. I'm going to do a lot of videos this year so bad it's going to make me puke. I don't care. If I have to regurgitate in front of a camera, I will do so. I will really do so if I have to, because I'm sure a lot of people, which I actually found out back in even back in 2000, that the best everyone enjoys seeing me do stuff that involves me getting my ass handed to. So we'll see. So, and maybe if you guys behave, maybe I can pull some strings and maybe doing a little fashion show, hosting another fashion show for you guys. But we'll see when we get there. Okay, we'll see when we get there. So, like I said, it's only a matter of time. Okay, I gotta pull some strings. So. But looking at that certificate that I received from the mayor years ago, great ideas then, and they worked. They worked. Some worked, some didn't. But but I didn't give up. And this is the same thing that I'm going to be doing with YouTube. And not let it interfere with my personal life, because what I do outside, behind cameras is not going to interfere at all. And one of the ideas that I had that was very successful during my time on cable access is that I did something that a lot of that pretty much all the shows never did. That any show that was on there never did before. And that is a rating system. So effective immediately, and we're going to start it off with tomorrow's show with Premiere Channel X, is that there's going to be a rating that we're going to unveil our rating system. We hinted it off a long time ago, but I haven't gotten around to really perfecting it, and it's something that I'm really going to push forward into the new into this year. The reason why I'm doing a rating system is so that it allows for sponsors to pick up and say, okay, we'll put ad revenue here, we'll put ad here because it relates to this or it relates to that. So I really hope that YouTube is paying attention, and I am pitching this idea to you because it will help you guys out. Okay? So consider this an envelope pushing. Here you go. This right here on this card is the Brill Pro rating system, and it goes as follows. AE, which means ages for everybody, which includes Tom Dog unboxes. Ages 18 plus, which is over the ages of 18 or older, will be allowed to watch Tom Dog Rants, Channel X, and some of the Tom Dog Plays and some future shows that I have planned up. 18 minus, which is ages 18 or old or younger, will be allowed to watch Wrestling Prime and some Tom Dog Plays and etc. So, moving forward, this is what I'm going to be doing from now on. I'm going to be doing a rating system for all my content on my channel so that it gives advertisers an idea of where they can put their ad revenue. And I'm pitching this to everybody at YouTube to do the same thing. If you want to or not. It's totally up to you. No need to be malicious about it. It will just create that flow. So that means that if you want to watch Channel X, you better damn well make sure that you are 18 and older to watch it, because if you're not, you cannot watch it. Which means you'll only be able to watch Tom Dog unboxes. So now I'm going to be putting that on the video screen, on the border. For example, where it says Tom Dog Rants, it's going to have a rating system right there, which means that in parentheses it's going to have that rating system, which means that if only 18 years or older are allowed to watch it, it will give the the advertisers saying, hey, this is going to be adult oriented. We may not put some on there. We may put some movie trailers in there, whatever that maybe some movies that are rated R. Put that revenue up in there. Whatever it takes, we'll do so. Same thing with the unboxing videos, which means that maybe you'll see like an ad for a Nintendo or something. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Something that caters to everybody. Okay, not just one demographic, not just one group, but everybody. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do moving forward. So it's going to happen. So and that's going to be effective immediately. So there's no confusion. So I'm going to close out this video right now because I'm looking at the time and I'm taking up way too much time and everything like that. But in closing, I am not going anywhere. I am not making out scripts. I'm not doing nothing. I'm going to continue doing what I do best, and it's the only thing I know. And that is entertaining my viewers, entertaining my subscribers, entertaining anybody who is daring enough to watch this video. Anybody. And this is something I'm going to do moving forward. And I've been all over the place with this video, and I just want to say from the bottom of my heart that I love you guys very much. I appreciate everybody who has subscribed to my 62 subscribers that has followed me, and I expect to have a lot more. I want to have a lot more. I want to have more sponsors than just one sponsor that I have already, which is at M&J Video Games and Collectibles here in Connecticut. And I love doing what I do on here. And I know that it's difficult and it takes time. And I'm willing to make the time no matter how much it takes. I love you all, and I'm looking forward to a wonderful 2018 with everybody. Share this with everybody. Comment below. Rich, I'll be waiting for your response to. More importantly, everybody, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook. Brill Pro, with the Brill Pro page on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter at Tom.247. And also, show your love for this channel here. Show some love. Because this is your channel, not just mine. It's your channel. And I love to make it your channel. Yeah, I bring in the content and everything like that, but I bring it for you. So whatever you want to see on here, don't hesitate to say, hey, why don't you do this? Why don't you do this? Do a video on this, do a video on this. And I appreciate the rants, the rant suggestions and everything like that, but, keep them coming, and I'll try to reply as best as I can. If not, I'll probably do one for you. So, we'll see what happens, but, But I want to continue to entertain everybody as best as I can. And I want to continue, and I want to do more for you. I want to be able to do more for you and not bullshit you. And you know how you have a lot of clickbaiters going on, roaming around and say, hey, Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out, it's here, yay, I got it. No. The only baiting I do is private. And but I want you guys to know that I respect each and everybody on there. You know, we can agree, we can disagree, but you know, let's be let's be civilized. It's a new year, and let's make this new too. So hit that like button, ring the bell to know what I'm going to be doing next. But more importantly, and I love you guys for it, face hug that subscribe button. So we will see you on another on a brand new season of Channel X. Till then, this is Tom Dog saying take care, so long, peace. I love you all.